This is the reason why they should not let mentally ill people just walk around free. Now you're ready to go to jail because I won't have sex with you. Dude, I don't feel that. I'm not feeling that shit. Where are you at, Lena? Oh, God. She throwing up a fur ball. Hey, listen, Mike. I don't know what kind of self-destruction that you're going through, but clearly you must be going through some kind of depression. Uh, Listen, I'm not going to jail at all. I have not committed any crimes. There has been no crimes committed. And you are so institutionalized that it is ridiculous. I'm not there with you. We're not doing a suicide pact, bro. I don't know what the fuck or where it got so bad for you. Okay? And then you over there still talking about my kids. Man, you need some mental help. You need to be 5150. What grown man talks like that? You're 50, dude. What are you talking about? We can both go to jail. No, you're going to go to jail. You the only one that want to go to jail. Because really, subconsciously, you know that that's where you belong. But then again, I think it's also because you like man meat or something. So you basically admitted on your wall that you wouldn't mind going to jail over some stupid dumb shit, but then you call my son gay. Well, my son is not trying to go to jail to be around hot boy booty. You are. See how you just projected your stupidity and your gayness, or you tried to project it? Hold on. You see how you just tried to project that to me and my kid? Now, only a gay person would be 50 and willing to go to jail for the black sector. Mike, I'm never gonna go to jail. I'm not a self-destructive idiot like you are. The only way that I would even like you just bring in that institutionalized ghetto low life to crap. This is why I don't mess with you. I don't mess around with men like you. What the hell you mean we can both go to jail? Boy, no, you and Miyoko can go to jail. Y'all the ones that's stalking me. And she's not keeping up with her man. She needs to keep her monkey under control. And the reason why you're speaking like that is because you're depressed and your life is not going well at all. It's not. And you know that mine is. You're not happy at home. You'll never be happy at home ever. Like, I don't even understand why you would be living in the same house with your ex-wife. Like, dude, nobody over here has anything to fucking do with that. Keep your shit at home. Go to jail for what? Like, you can tell you depressed or something, dude. I'm not on that frequency, hun. Only in your world. Only in your world, hun. Do you ever get to somehow get someone else in some kind of legal trouble because you can't fucking stop stalking them? Now, the slander and the libel that you've been doing, that's a civil matter. The moment you step foot near my door, yeah, this is a public, well, it's not actually public. Actually, you stalking me was considered to be what? Trespassing, because I do live here. But you're not understanding that because you are a stalker, y'all's reality is slightly skewed other than anybody else. But I'm never gonna go to jail for something that you did, Mike. I'm sorry. Like, this is a extreme pathological inability to freaking own up to your mistakes, and you should be more responsible than that as a man. That like how do you be so unstable at the age of 50? You're 48 years old. You are very unstable. And you're angry at my children because I don't want to have sex with you? What the fuck? Mike, you know I got mandrake root over here, right? Are you aware that I have mandrake root? Do you have any idea what, you know what? Speaking of which, do you have any idea what mandrake root is, Mike? Hmm. And I know you done acted a fool because you're desperate. It's called extreme desperation. Now you're willing to throw, and you know why? You know why, Mike? It is because you have nothing going on. You have nothing else better to do. You have no job. You don't have a business. I knew it was something wrong with you when you supposedly had all that money from selling those houses and you never, ever, ever started or invested in business. You just never did it. Like, I think you got an LLC or something, but you never did anything with it. You like I don't know what your issue is, but your issue is not my problem. And you know what? Whether or not your constant instability affected me previously, it no longer is. Okay? You are a very unstable person, Mike. I am not unstable. And you've been going around trying to make me look just as unstable as you are, telling people that I'm homeless and I got evicted. I lived in that house for 4 years, Mike. That's a long time to rent a house. You know what I'm saying? So, real woman, any real woman that's looking at that, and you're not gonna fuck with my and then say that he's okay with going to jail. I don't know why men like you think that that's something that a woman would want. No woman wants a man that's committing crimes that can go to jail any day now. And you want to try to control the narrative. You want to try to control it, that this is commonly what stalkers do. Now, typically, I ain't never been your wife. I don't know what the fuck your problem is, why you're so super duper attached to the fucking situation. But I have seen men like you do this to women before. I have seen y'all do this to women to where you will try to utilize the legal system to stalk her. And I'm gonna tell you something. We cutting that shit off at the head. Cause hun, not only am I not for the streets, but I'm also not for jail, hun. I've never been to jail in my life and I never will go. Okay? Can you open up that sack for me? Yeah, nobody over here just randomly. You know, that's just like when you went down there to fight with Lamar. Nobody in my household, nobody in my family is going to do that. Nobody's going to go drive 3 hours to go fight somebody. Like, that's you. That's your lifestyle. This is one of the reasons why I want nothing to do with you. And truth be told, is that I was so embarrassed about that stuff and you know what you did because it's just unstable. You are such an embarrassment, dude. You're unstable. This is the reason why I would never want to live with you. In fact, when I first came over here, you were like, I'm going to pay your rent every week. Okay, baby. I love you. I'm going to pay you. I love you. I love you. I love you. 2 days later, you flipped out. So I can't depend on you. Not that I even would even want to. Like, and you think you're gonna come and fuck up kids' lives and shit? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're going to move your ass on. And see, I told everybody when you first started this shit that you was stalking me. Everybody knows that. Like, nobody needed me to even say nothing. Everybody knew that you were fucking stalking me. How many times are you going to fucking do this, Mike? Until you're dead? What do you have to die for you to leave me the fuck alone? Do you have to literally physically be cold and dead and in the fucking ground for you to leave me alone? Look at yourself. You're fucking ridiculous. And then it's all your obsession to control me. Dude, you can't even control your fucking self. And why and like, I don't know. All I know is that this some weird ass shit. And whatever fucking reality you in, bro, you got me fucked up. And you're upsetting my children, Mike. You're upsetting the people that matter to me. You don't matter to me. See what I'm saying? This is why I don't fuck around with people like you. Your kids don't matter to you. You don't even care. We can both go to jail. I'll be all right. What the fuck does that even mean, dude? Why? Because you know that I'm a one parent household and you want to leave my kids without support? Boy, that ain't gonna never damn happen. Oh, you would love that. You've been trying to do that. But sadly, it's going to blow up in your face because when I file a report, if you file any reports against me, talking about you got 24 hours, you don't tell me what the fuck to do. While you still got that goofy picture of me on your page too. So you just gonna come on this motherfucker and bully me and I ain't supposed to do shit. Not only will you go to jail, but your woman will go to jail too. So both of y'all can go to jail. Hey, how about this, Mike? How about you and your girlfriend deal with y'all fucking problems on y'all fucking own? And I've seen people like you. You put out all that negative energy and negative frequency to me and shit, and you getting that shit back, ain't you? Ain't you? And you trying to figure out a way out of it. People like you that try to do that with witches, you always get fucked. I've seen people do what you do right now. I've seen, and you and see, this is the whole thing. You are cursed. You and her need to sit there and deal with y'all problems. Why don't y'all sit back and figure out why in the fuck y'all been doing what y'all been doing for the past damn 4 or 5 years and trying to fucking involve me? That's what you need to do. Be an adult and grow up. Because it's been over 3 months since I've even fucking spoken to you. So I'm just literally having no idea what the fuck your problem is. And I don't care. All I know is that you over there freaking out. I don't know what the codependency is. I don't know if you tweaking, like if you don't have some kind of drug or something that you're on, like maybe like maybe you are actually a drug addict and you've been in that sector talking shit about me so you can hustle for money and it hasn't been working. Ain't nobody, but Mike, it will always fail. You try to hurt innocent fucking people because of your fucking problems and dealing with me. I don't give a listen, Mike, listen. I know that a lot of y'all have done a lot of fuck shit to people. I know. Oh my God, I've heard about it, some of y'all. But see, you ain't gonna never get that off on Jamila. You see what I'm saying? Like you would love, oh God, you just over there fantasizing about some bullshit because you're angry. You probably tweaking. You probably need some dope. You acting like a junkie. I believe you are a junkie, Mike. And even though I've never seen you do no hard drug, I've only seen you smoke weed. But I'm willing to bet that you a junkie. Only junkies talk like that. And you need to take your unstable ass the hell on some fucking where. Do you really think that I'm gonna sit here and allow you to destabilize my family? I swear to God, you are an example, the perfect example of the worst type of male on the fucking earth. You are horrible, awful, and the reason why you have no fucking shame is probably because you tweaking and you want some dope. You a drug addict, Mike. You are. And I'm not the drug. Uh-uh. And I've man's drug before that he was addicted to. I've had men that were addicted to me. You not that's not people don't act like that when they're addicted to my love. They don't. I don't drive men crazy like that. Not like that. I mean, I'll drive a man crazy, but not like that. No. Not crazy. Let's go to jail and kill each other. Oh no. No. Like this is some shit that's on you. This is what you're dealing with. And I don't know why you coming at me. Mike, we have no connection. You're not my man. We're not soulmates. We're not twin flames. We're nothing. I would never be with a man that to me, that is the ultimate turn off. No. I do not want it. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. And you just gonna have to accept that shit. And it's crazy because you want me for validation. You're expecting me to validate your black ass, and that's not my fucking job. I don't have to validate you. And then especially being that you disrespected my kids, and you've been doing that for the longest. But see, I think that you have degenerated so much. When you wish death on my baby girl earlier this year, it's not that you can do that. You can't hurt anybody that I love. That is a fact, Mike, and you would love for people to believe that shit. You would love for people to, a lot of y'all in that sector would love for people to believe that shit. A few of y'all, like for example, Miss Smell, who claimed that she killed my father. God, you would love for people to believe that, right? But Mike, it's just the fact that you said it. It's the fact that you said it. And that was the original reason why me and you were done. And see, Mike, I'm going to tell you something. I think that you can feel the death around you is going to continue to close in on you. It is threatening me, doing all that stuff, going to the police is not going to stop it. What stops it is you leaving me the fuck alone. Because I swear to God, Mike, you will be in the ground before you ever no, nobody needs to be inconvenienced in that way, Mike. No one needs to, and you a grown ass man. That's a fucking shame. Like nobody, that's why nobody respects you. Why would you want to get the police involved in something that you're doing anyway? Now you can't handle the situation and you want to involve the police. Trust me, they got better shit to deal with. They don't give a damn about what you're talking about. They dealing with a lot more important shit than you. And once again, you're taking away help from people that really need help. Them police is they around here. investigating deaths and everything. It's a lot of deaths that happen in Loganville and Gwinnett County. Why would you bug them with this? Why can't you deal with your problems on your own? And the way that you deal with your problems is what? Walk the fuck away. You do not have any right to hold nobody hostage. And even though, my God, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful to God. Yeah, they are, because I can imagine, oh my God, like, and first of all, they're going to know he's lying. And I think this is just a way of getting my attention again. And, we have the right to live our lives and focus on the things that we enjoy instead of dealing with your depressed ass. Like, you literally are trying to disturb the lives of innocent people, Mike. And this is the reason why I don't respect you as a man. And you're trying to demand respect all the time, but you don't deserve it. Like, are you, are you 50 or are you a 5-year-old idiot? Why do you hate people so much? Mike, you gonna learn. You gonna learn. And I think it's because Hades is on your ass. Stop fighting it, Mike. Stop fighting with it. Stop fighting with it. Okay? Don't try to fight with Hades, because you know what? He's right up on you. I'm telling you, he is. Okay, and we deserve to be protected, because literally what we were doing was minding our own business. I mentioned you a few times a few weeks ago, hadn't said much about you, have been just living life, not even thinking about you, not contacting you or nothing. All of a sudden, you got people doing videos to me. Stop getting people to make videos to me. Stop doing it. And the crazy part about it is, this dude is saying all this stuff, and he's dropped revenge porn on me just 2 or 3 fucking days ago. So you just want more and more and more attention, but it's never gonna sustain you. You remind me of that little boy in that movie called The Baby. It's not a movie, it's a series that was on HBO, I think it was, or Showtime. Might have been Cinemax. You remind me that you just want more and more and more. And trust me, Mike, you're not draining me of my energy, honey. You're not. My energy is protected completely and totally. I don't feel what you feel. You feel drained. You feel drained. I don't. And it's going to get worse. Oh my God. Are you kidding me, Eggs? He don't need to smoke weed at all. And I think the only reason why he smokes it is to keep himself from doing something else. He don't need to smoke weed at all. He's already too paranoid. Mike is already, I believe he's schizophrenic. Schizophrenics don't need to smoke weed, and especially schizophrenics that are not medicated. Mike is not medicated. He's not. He's probably not taking his medication. If he is, he's got to be prescribed something. There's no way, because there will be days where he will be so normal. And Mike, I don't have those highs and lows with you. I be straight lace every day. And you're purposely trying to upset me, but I won't let you. I've never let you upset me. Not really. But I'm telling you what's going down. You need to stop fighting with Hades. Hades said no more. He said the end. And the crazy part about it is that that's the name of your channel. But you're not ending it. So then what are you trying to say? Like, is that some kind of threat? They actually sell edibles like at the stores and stuff, and there's smoke shops and stuff. You can buy edibles. They sell, say, is it 1 or 2% or something? It's a low THC. It is, and oh my god, yeah, because edibles get you higher. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. I'm trying to figure out what is going on at home to where he's stalking me on the internet and in real life. Like what's going on in the house? Like something must be going on in his house. He does. He does. And he just sits around all day and does nothing. And see, believe it or not, when he does this, it doesn't stop me from getting my spiritual work done. And I think that that's another thing. He wants to be disruptive. He's like a child. He's like a literal problem child. That is not my problem. And it is so unfair. And this is the reason why I always say negative things about his mother. Because he just, like, I'm talking about for 10 years now. 10 years. And whatever it is that he wants, he's never going to get it. He is never going to get what he wants, which is, I don't know what that is. I think that he honestly, you know, he either wants to control me or destroy me. Neither one he will ever be successful as or at. But Mike, I know you want me to feel fear. That's another thing. He wants me to feel fear and angst. I'm not afraid of the police, Mike. I'm not afraid of you being able to lie to the police and I get framed for some shit that I didn't do. I don't have that fear, Mike. In fact, those are your fears because you know that you're the one that is stalking, and I haven't even contacted the police on you for what you did the other night, even though I need to. You actually have that fear because you're the one that's been committing crimes along with revenge porn. But yet you still have not enough self-love to tell those people to stop. You just go along with it. Is it called histrionic disorder? When you're like willing to when you are so desperate for friends that you're not willing to put up some kind of boundaries. And that's been your whole problem. We've discussed this a million times. I just want to let you know that real quick. I won't be responding to you anymore today, Mike, and I know that that's what you want. There is no interaction between us. It isn't. You're going to sit over there and lose your fucking mind is what's going to happen. Yeah, he going to sit over there and lose it is what's going to happen because he's obsessed with getting his way and when somebody tells you that it's really over, Mike, and you fucked up, it would be different if he didn't do anything wrong. But then even y'all realize that people don't necessarily have to have a reason to part ways with you. People can just decide that they don't want the relationship and you can't force it. And I'm pretty sure that you've been over there trying to light candles and get all kind of stuff done because you do try to play around with it. But see, Mike, I'm a witch and I work professionally as a witch. And there's certain things that I do to cover myself. You will never, first of all, your love spells have never worked on me. Okay. It had nothing to do with love or a love spell. So you can't like I am immune to love spells. And you honestly was ready and it's so weird because I'm sitting up here looking at my life and I'm like, my God, I am not going. It's like, no. And you know what, Mike? I'm not going to self destruct. I'm not a self destructive person at all. Like, not at all. I used to be a little bit when I was younger, before I gave birth to children. Um, but it was way before I even had children that I came out of that. And I wasn't self destructive to the point where I hated myself or anything like that. But, I went to the club and had like 30 shots of tequila one night and almost died. So I've been through, but that was in my early 20s. Okay. So, you are very self destructive. I see it in you. And at some point, you're going to have to grow up and mature. Yeah. Honestly, there are times when I feel like somebody's helping him or something, and whoever is helping him mess with me in any way is going to get it too. Because nobody has the right to basically try to hold somebody in bondage. It's basically what he's trying to do. And I'm just not with that shit. And I'm not going to ever cooperate with you. I'm not going to ever like you. I'm not going to ever do anything with you, Mike. That's a damn shame, man. And it's so depressing. Like, you're just a depressing person. Like, I was so happy to be done with you. And you just want to come around and try to mess with somebody's happiness because you're sad and you're depressed. But I'm gonna tell y'all what the antidote is for him. It's called ashwagandha. I swear to God, it's kryptonite for people like him. It's literal kryptonite. Like, when, okay, I'm gonna talk about something personal, and I got to talk about this. For some reason, my body, while I was still sexually active with him, clammed up. My body literally clammed up. It literally was like it was so weird the way my body clammed up. I started using I made a potion with marshmallow root and ashwagandha, because at first I tried to just use the marshmallow root. Um but when I did that, it was like it was like some kind of bad spirit. Like, I literally had to cleanse myself of him. I literally had to cleanse myself of him. Like, when I get in the shower, I wash my feet, and, well, my whole body, with a spiritual solution. But I also wash my feet. Like, I pay close attention to my feet, right? Um, when I first, like, a lot of that stuff that was deep, 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 and that stuff was coming out. It really was. And when I tried to, because I just basically wanted like a rubbing oil, and then also I have something that I use in the shower. Um, and it was just marshmallow root straight up by itself. But as soon as I applied that marshmallow root oil, it was really like, it was almost like some kind of spirit that came from him started like, I just didn't feel good. Like, it just Like, and marshmallow root, that's a, oh my God, I love marshmallow root. That's some amazing shit. But somehow maybe applying it directly to my body, um, I think that a lot of those energies that I finally got rid of that came out of my body. Um, no, I didn't. No, I don't use castor oil packs, even though those are good. You know, my, because I did have trouble with constipation dealing with him. I did. I'm not even gonna lie. And it's because you know you know, it's constant stress on the body, and your body doesn't function the way it's supposed to when you're dealing with somebody like him. So what I did was I did a spiritual cleanse on myself after that, and then I also um you know, washed myself, you know, with you know, a little bit of camphor, some lemon oil and stuff like that. Yeah, I've actually done castor oil packs before. Those are, they are amazing. I agree. Yeah. I haven't done one in years though. But I, you know, I will do it though, but like, as far as like, because I was literally like, I had a hard time going to the bathroom for so long dealing with him. And you know, also, like, I just noticed that things are flowing, and then I'm ovulating again too. So, you know, I don't mean to be TMI, and I don't care about who hears it because ain't nobody messing with me. I'm tired of that. You know what I'm saying? But ashwagandha root. So what I did was I added, because I got some of the root powder, the ashwagandha root powder, and I added it to the oil that I use as a massage oil. And you know, it's been feeling pretty amazing. And so I use ashwagandha root all the time. I make it a part of my herb mixes. uh you know, and that's typically how I've been combating him, literally. For some reason, if you ever want some kind of freedom from Mike or people like him, ashwagandha root. I'm serious. That stuff is amazing because it's something about him, like he's just, I don't even know how to describe it, but I can tell you that since I've walked away from him, my skin is healthier. I'm working out, and it just feels good to be out of that situation. It does. And I'm never going, no, Mike, no. The answer is no. You know, and so y'all don't have to worry about me. Like, men like Mike, typically they will cause a lot of worry. I'm not like a lot of women, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of women out there dealing with a man like Mike. You know, if I were not a witch, trust me, he would be in jail and I would be deceased. I believe that Mike would have murdered me a long time ago. I got way too much protection around me. So that's why he brought his scary ass over here and walked up and ran off. Yeah, I wouldn't be his caretaker. They need to put him in a mental institution. He should be hospitalized. And I believe he should be in a hospital for the criminally insane. Because anytime somebody says to you, hey, you know, and I can show you the conversations, like I can prove it. I can prove it. I had a decent, respectful conversation with him when I officially broke up with him. And he was just like, okay, have a nice life, and just trying to act like he didn't care. But then here he's back. Oh, well, thank you, Diane. I really would rather not be talking about this fool, but you know, he's just been harassing me for days now. And whatever it is that he wants from me, he needs to let it go, whatever it is, seriously. He needs to let it go. And they need to commit him, though. Okay. And I think that on some level, they want me around him because I think that I kept him level. But see, sometimes when you stay attached to people like that, They are going to tear you down in the process of you making them okay. And that's exactly what he was doing. I'm done. And he does not want it to be over. You can even tell by the live that he did. All that doesn't matter. The point is that it's over now. You're talking about all this stuff from the past. You're doing the same exact thing that you did. You're saying the same exact things because you believe in your mind that that's going to get you what you want, but it's not. They do, exactly. That's exactly what I feel like they're doing. It's like they're pushing him off on me to deal with him, but he's not my problem. Like, I don't have to deal with him. I don't. No woman is forced to deal with somebody like this. Like, and I really, honestly, I don't. And then, so the other night I could tell that he was really trying to connect with me because I started to feel like a little pain in my gallbladder. I don't have gallbladder problems. I eat greasy foods and any food I want just fine. But for some reason the other day, and I think it's because, and so that's why I cord cut. And so he's also parasitically trying to create this cord to me too. And so Hades is like, no more cord cuttings. He's like, you don't really, yeah, I mean, you can, but he's like, I'm going to take care of this. Like, Mike better wake up because spirits are real and witchcraft is real. Okay. He better wake up and smell the coffee real quick because, for him to try to fight with Hades is ridiculous. Because I really seriously do work with the deity Hades, which is somebody that you don't want to mess with. Anyway, I gotta go. Mike, quit talking about me on your wall. Quit arguing. Somebody say that it's over. What are you arguing with them about? Learn proper social skills, Mike. When somebody says that it's over, it means that it's over. You don't post to your wall. Now at this point, what do you, and then you're lying again. You're trying to convince people that I actually want you. You're trying to convince people no, she doesn't have another man that she loves. No, she's interested in me and you're stalking me. No, I'm not stalking you. You're stalking me. And you the one that said, well, Mike, don't you think if I wanted you, I would have just unblocked you on Messenger and tried to call you? That's typically how people are going to express how they feel about you. So once again, you're trying to claim me and you have nothing to claim. And you need to learn that people are human beings. People are not here to be your, like, what do you like? No wonder you don't really have a good relationship with anybody, Mike. And I know for a fact that I deserve better. And it don't matter. You can say that I'm old or whatever the hell you talking about. I can do better than you, Mike. I don't understand why you try to convince, are you trying to convince me or other people? But I gotta go because I gotta get some rest and I got things to do a little bit later. And I'm definitely getting my workout in today too. So I gotta go.